Hey everyone, this is Christina D, aka From the Easel, with a little bit of a supply test, a little first impression / review of these beautiful, supposedly alcohol-based markers. And the reason I say supposedly because what caught my attention when I was just browsing Amazon and saw these was the barrel itself. Now, most alcohol-based markers are not this thin, but supposedly these are alcohol-based. And what I'm talking about as far as the barrel shape and size goes, this is a typical COPIC. As you can see, pretty average size, pretty chunky. But look at the difference here. This is a long, thin barrel, and this is not. So I wanted to try these out for myself, with guest speaker being my squeaky chair. So these are the Shuttle art markers. It's a 30 set. This was actually pretty affordable, which was another thing that caught my eye, because alcohol-based markers can be pretty pricey. And these, I think they were only like, I want to say like maybe almost 19 bucks. I think they were on sale. Maybe not. They were pretty darn affordable, I remember that. But yeah, I got them, and let's try them out. Obviously, just judging by the sample art on packaging, that looks like it could be alcohol-based, like actually alcohol-based, because of that blending. So yeah, let's check this and take a look at these lovely samples, and let's get you guys in a little closer, or not. Yes, no. Okay, we're just gonna deal with ruining my own setup here. But as you can see, it actually swatched very nicely, very smooth. Although I did notice with the fine point, because these have the chisel tip and the fine point nib, I did notice that some of the fine point nibs are actually, like, some of them are oddly chunkier than the others, and some are like thinner than the others, which is very weird. Some of them were stiffer, some of them weren't. Found a very similar feeling with the chisel nibs when I was watching these, but I can definitely say, judging by the smell of them, yeah, I would say these are definitely alcohol based. But I want to test some blending, since these are the swatches. Again, this is the 30 set. And something else that's odd about these is, as you can see on the barrel, I don't think I have autofocus on, but as you can see on the barrels, there's no actual color name other than a number. But if I can figure out where I checked the box, on the back of the box, however, they're named. So this is very odd, a very odd choice in packaging. I'm very confused with that. But yeah, I don't know why they did that. I don't know why the names of the colors are only on the box, because you know no one's gonna keep the packaging. No one's gonna keep this. People are gonna get cases or something like this guy to keep the markers in. No one's gonna just see us be like, you know what, I'm gonna keep the box. I could totally go for pastel peach today. Or I'm gonna use Viridian, or Indian blue, or fluorescent orange. And then go grab the marker and be like, oh, what was that again? What's 23? 23 is just orange. So, yeah. They swatch great, but I don't understand the point of the number system when they're gonna have names, but then not put the names on the barrels themselves. So let's test out some blending. Let's grab 23, 34, and 35, because I think these are gonna blend beautifully. So let's go with barrel, and as you can see, they do roll away, even though I do have these little hinges right here. When you have them, like, actually, like, opposite sides how they should be, they don't roll as much, but, yeah, no, it's a round barrel. It's gonna roll. So let's do some blending. See how these work. Again, goes down really smoothly. I completely dig that. Ooh. Oh, that is beautiful. That's so smooth. Holy hell. Okay. Okay, I am 100% here for this. That blended so smoothly. Okie doke, let's try to blend this with a darker color though. Let's go for 15 with that red. And 23. Again, so we'll start with... Oh, it's a beautiful red. Beautiful, beautiful red. And actually the caps weren't too far off when I was watching this. I think there's just some of them where the caps are a bit more pastel and muted. But let's see how this blends with the darker color. Hello. That is beautiful. Holy, okay. These are no joke. I'm digging this. I am digging this. I'm just trying this out on a picture. Alrighty, so yeah. These markers, they're pretty darn good for the price, and especially the fact that you get like 30 in a set for whatever the price was, because I don't remember off the top of my head, but it was definitely affordable. I think it was like, if anything, maybe at most like 20 something bucks. I mean, for a set of 30? Dude, that is like, that's like a steal. So, you know, these markers, I would definitely suggest them. But my only gripe with this set is that for the warmer tones, you have more of those mid-tones. You have more to blend with, but when it comes like even some of the red shades, there's like not much to blend, like the pinks or the tans or the browns or even the grays and the purples and the blues. Like, just that lack of a range in a sense for the other colors. That's my only real gripe. But the largest set of alcohol-based markers that Shuttle Art has, from what I could see, was 171. And that's like the regular markers, not the thin barrel. This is the usual like chunky double-sided marker, which I don't think had the brush tip, but you know what I mean. So there is a wide range of color that you can have, but you have to get the other sets. And as far as these size markers go, I think this and only like one other set of 30, which looked like the same exact colors, just repackaged. You know, these are the only ones that have the longer, thinner barrel. All of the other ones are a lot slimmer, a lot more like your typical marker. So yeah. Other than that, I guess the other con would be the stoppers, those little ridges on the sides of the caps. They don't really work half the time. And yeah. I mostly have a lot of pros for these markers. They're a great set for beginners. They are a great set for travel. I would definitely recommend giving these a shot. And I mean, yeah, I kind of felt like I almost ruined the picture at one point. It was definitely when I added that red, but you know what? I saved it with a lot of blending because there aren't a lot of mid-tones again. Like, it goes from light to extreme dark. But like I said, if you want to get the other sets, you can. But these are pretty good for what they are. You get a decent quality and a decent range for the price. I just wish they threw in a couple more mid-tones. I didn't need some of the more red shades. But yeah, no, I definitely suggest these markers. I suggest checking them out, and I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you want, hit the bell icon. And I will see you guys when I see you. Bye.